Hi everyone, my name is Jason Miao. I'm glad to represent iMedtac to introducing you our newest Smart City, Smart Hospital solution. First of all, let me briefly introduce for our company. iMedtac is a company that have the group of people from the IPC, IoT fields that we are very familiar with the ICT technology and also the full experience at the digital healthcare. The company is founding at 2016, and right now we have global almost 100 employees at Taiwan and also China. Our major founders, they're including very strong, the EMS and IPC makers in Taiwan. And also we have the telecom company invest us. So we have the very good resource to provide a complete digital health solution to the market. There are three major markets that we're focusing on. First, the smart hospital. We already have the experience install more than 2,000 smart ward at Taiwan since 2016. And second, we are focusing on some special institution like the elderly center or some nursing care home. And finally, we would like promote to the B2B2C market. And here's for the health promotion. And our company strength is including the very good, the Taiwan IPC, ICT, and IoT resource. And as you know, Taiwan is also very strong in the healthcare field. So we will combine these two of our core strengths as a package solution to the worldwide markets. And we wish to help work with the distribution system integrator, help us to lending our service at the local market. In brief, our business model is like this. We consolidate those Taiwan very good hardware devices from the vital detection sensors, from the digital papers, from the telehealth solutions, and also our own ADC solution and robots. Moreover, we will add the software from the edge side to the cloud side, so become the complete solutions. On the other hand, we will introduce to the worldwide sales channels. We are starting in the South Asia 4 years ago, so we have already very good success case right there. And right now, we are very glad to introduce the market to the Middle East, Europe, and United States. So in this kind of business model, we will have the very good, the positive innovation that more and more Taiwan, the good resource will join us so we can provide very good intelligent solutions to the worldwide market. And what we can service at the smart hospitals, it's from outpatient to inpatient, and finally to the core of the hospital, operating room and ICU. And also they will extend to the CSSD for some logistics service using the robot, or the same service idea to choosing some of the package to the elderly center or the smart home. And later, I will choose some of our very remarkable solution introduced to you. The first one is the digital papers. As you know, the digital paper, just like the Amazon Kindle, is a very easy to read and with a very low power consumption, place and use. So it can be very easily to deploy at the hospital, replace like the traditional door sign or bedside information. Whenever the patient moving or move out, usually the nurse will need to handwriting those information to avoid any misunderstanding. However, it's waste time and also extra workload for the caregiver. So we use a digital paper to replace this kind of function. Our system will connecting with the cloud system. When the patient is moving, the EMR or his system will push the data to the exactly bed. So the nurse no need to replace to handwriting for those informations. And all the devices with the battery, So as you can see, like the pictures, it's just place and use. You don't need to do the extra wire. So for some very traditional old building, it's very high price to do the power wiring. And also you need to apply for the different certificate. So the e-paper just a good solution to do this kind of the scenario. Moreover, at the nighttime, the traditional telemedicine system is using the traditional LCD IPC, but it will have the backlight to have the light pollution. So the patient they were sleeping at nighttime will usually affected by the LCD monitor. However, digital paper will totally have the no backlight. So even at the nighttime, there's no light pollution. On the other hand, we also deploy this at United States, use a 42-inch touch function, EPD, to replace the traditional handwriting eraser whiteboard. So it provides the communication place for the patient, for the family member, and the caregiver. They can leave the message right there. They can use it to express their pain feeling. And also, all the activity will be collecting by the log file and upload to the system. We already deployed more than 1,000 pieces in Taiwan, and we believe it will be the future trend to increase the patient experience and reduce the workloading for some caregivers. The next one is a telehealth at the vital sign station. Due to the COVID, everybody is taking the body temperature right now. However, if you didn't record it, it's not able to use those big data anymore. So we have the kiosk station can deploy at the hospital or the elderly center. They were including the blood pressure meter, the body temperature, the height scale, and the weight scale. So the patient go to the hospital, they can plug in their ID card and then starting for the parameter detecting. And all the data will also collecting to our HCC cloud and use the standard API connecting with the EMR. So when the patient go to see the doctor, there will no need to have the handwriting. All the data will be collecting to the EMR system. Moreover, for the people at home, we also have the simple home care vital kit. It's not like the standard, the blood pressure meter, because you usually use the traditional one. You need to press a button and the data will upload to the app or the cloud. However, our system design, you need to use the mobile phone, the app to control it and to collect all the data. So we'll make sure all the 100% data will be collecting and upload to the system. Our vital sign kiosk is already deployed in Taiwan, in Thailand, and Vietnam, a lot of the success case. And right now we are improving the system to add the 4K, the visual and the audio communication. So it can really helping for the telehealth environment. The next one I want to introduce is the ADC cabinet. It's using for some control medicine or high price consumable materials. So usually you will need to make sure who is using the medicine, just like the morphine, and how many pieces, how many doses you need to use, and where you can take the place and when. So all the devices will be all collecting at the ADC cabinet. But the system also connecting to the EMR. So the caregiver team, first they need to pass the authority. They use the ID card or even the facial recognition or the double confirm. For USS, you can scan the medicine order. Then the exactly medicine drawer and also this box will open to make sure the caregiver take the right medicine or return to the right place. This is very important for some control like the mental center and some of the pharmacy because they need to control how soon those medicine is consuming so they can evaluation when they need to supply or how many pieces they need to supply. So it will be all automatically. The last one is the ICU, the COVID ICU medical device integration platform. As you know, there are a lot of the medical device at ICU, like the syringe pump, the patient monitors. However, those devices have the different protocol. So we provide a single platform to collect all the data. So when the doctor or nurse, they come to the place, they can make sure the single dashboard collect all the data. So they can quickly to have the view, what's the patient status and what treatment they need to do. And of course, since we can collect the data, we will send to the cloud. And right now, we are already connecting more than 250 different equipments. It covers almost 80% the equipments at ICU. And we believe it will be a very good platform, especially at the COVID-19 room, because there's a lot of the equipment right there. So the caregiver team, they need to have the very simple platform to check all the data. So right now, we have more than 50 channel partners at worldwide, from South Asia to Middle East to Europe and United States. And we are sincerely hope to have more partners to work with us to using the very good, the Taiwan ICT technology and also our healthcare experience to provide the turnkey solution to the market. Thank you very much.